All right, and we're live. Okay, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Uh, Sup to Cool Gamer that's watching on YouTube. How you doing? Yeah. So again, this is a pre live stream before we go to put this banner here before we go to the Fan Expo Dallas this weekend. Um, yeah, I'm excited for this one. The last time, if you guys watched the last stream, we did the Akon one. So again, this is for Fan Expo Dallas. I got my cousins Bobby, Michael with me, and they'll be doing press with me again this convention here. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, man. So before we get into talking about what we're expecting of the convention or what we plan to do or see, did y'all see that Final Fantasy VII trailer that dropped earlier, like an hour ago?
Yes, it was
I
shared to me by Belky.
I've been pretty busy, so I haven't had the chance to check it out today yet.
I am kind of upset that it's only on PS5. So,
But
at least
what'd you expect?
I mean, I was hoping that they'll bring it. Started off on 4, so I was hoping they'll connect, and keep it on there. But
nah.
But at least they gave me a year to save up and get the 5. So.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up because that literally just dropped, and then there's also the Crisis Core reunion that dropped too. So that's gonna be I believe that's like an HD version of the PSP game, which is one of the best Final Fantasy games that I've played ever. One of the best storylines. Like the ending made me freaking cry because we lost Zack, but no, he's back now because of the whole remake. So
is it just is it pretty much Square Enix giving Crisis Core the remake treatment?
I hope not. I was talking to Mong earlier. Mong's like, is this going to be like a rehash or a retcon of the
retcon.
ending of Crisis Core because of what happened in remake? And I told him like, this is complete fan service at this point. I don't care. I want to play it.
I think they're just having fun with the the seven's well established. They're just probably having fun with the whole like what if. I get it. It's there's always all the fan theories and fan spin-offs and their own iterations and fantasies like, oh, what if so and so didn't die, what would it be like? So maybe they're just kind of going on with that, but it is a bit awkward for something so well established to like retcon. So
yeah, well, 7's the baby right now because they refuse to work on any other Final Fantasy games. I know they did 16, I think that's out or something like that, but I haven't seen any traction on that besides like all the hype for 7 because it's supposed to be like another trilogy game now. So
no love for 8.
Yeah, no love for 8 or 10-3. I'm a big 10 fan. I want 10-3 because they left us off. If you played the HD remaster, they left us off with a huge cliffhanger ending for 10 and leading into a 10-3. But this is actually a good segue to Final Fantasy X because one of my favorite actors or voice actors, James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Tidus from Final Fantasy X, or also Obi-Wan from the Star Wars series that was on Cartoon Network and all that. He's gonna be at Fan Expo Dallas, and I geeked out really bad at work when I saw that announcement. I've been dying, or not dying, but I've been like really wanting to meet this guy because like for those of you who are watching this live stream, everyone or at least the followers should know that Rob Paulson, the voice of Yakko, Carl from Jimmy Neutron, he does like a bunch of other cartoon voices, but he's one of the big ones. Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. He's the reason why I started Spoiler Force, but James Arnold Taylor was like second place there to kind of help push this because his episode, Rob Paulson's episode with James Arnold Taylor, they go into his whole backstory of how he got into voice acting, and there's a lot of things that James Arnold Taylor does that we don't even recognize at times. Like he does like he did like the Fox opening credit voices, like when that the announcer voices, like Family Guy at this time and stuff like that. Like he did that voice. He's also, I believe, he's also the current Fred Flintstone at this time right now. So I did not expect him to be that, but Final Fantasy X is the reason why I want to go meet him this weekend. He is the first on my list. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm going to say to him when I meet him tomorrow. I might be like super starstruck. I know all the Star Wars fans, they want to go and see him because he plays Obi-Wan. He does a pretty good he does a good impression of, or like he does a good like voice of the actual actor. That's pretty similar to him. So I think that's pretty cool, but it's all about Final Fantasy X for me. So I'm excited for that. But on this topic though, you guys, Michael, we'll start with you. I know that you weren't really too well known with this con because of the guests there. Because when we went to A-Con, you were more into like the artist alley and which artists were going to be there. But at least with Fan Expo, there's more mainstream artists, or not? Yeah, I get artists and guests there. Is there anyone that on that list that you're planning to see?
First off, great segue. Just wanted to point that out from we're talking 7 to 10 into the con. But yeah, no, I think one of the reasons why I'm a little more like not so much not interested in it, but it's just more, I would say more intimidated because like there's a lot of the source material for the guests coming to Fan Expo. I stopped watching wrestling a long time ago. I know Dexter, Cobra Kai. Get your pitchforks out ready, but I haven't seen them. So I feel like, it's like when like people are hype about it and like, oh my god, and you're just like, cool. Like that's kind of just me. Like but I also feel like I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Like, have you not seen it? Have you not watched it? I get that a lot. Look, okay. But you know, a chance to see the Hobbits would be really cool. Even if I don't really get to meet them, just to like be able to see them in person is like with my own two eyes, and just seeing them interact with fans too would that's actually pretty cool to look forward to. So uh but yeah, interested to see Artist Alley again, or the is it called Artist Alley?
I mean, there is Artist Alley, but there's also like
Yeah.
comic book guests that's gonna be there, like more of the main ones, like Jim Lee or Tyler
Right.
Kirkham, Freddie Williams. So they're
Yeah.
gonna be there. Bobby, was there anyone that you're excited to see this weekend?
Oh man, when I actually looked at the list, there's quite a bit that I was really caught off guard with. Like you said, the Hobbit people. Definitely Undertaker and Ric Flair I have to meet. Old OG wrestlers that that are just established and well known. You haven't retired now, so you grew up listening to Ric Flair wooing and chest slapping everyone. So definitely gotta. Hopefully you get him to chest slap me or something. But you said that they have like a pixie glass now against us, or to protect them from us,
Yeah,
or from taking pictures or something. So
yeah. I wanted the good thing you brought that up too, because like I don't know if it's gonna be at their table. Most likely it might be too. But for photo ops, if you don't know Epic Studios, I think that's who is in charge of the photo ops. Um, it's just requested by the guest or the guests, so there's nothing we can do about it.
no, that's
So this
cool.
is the first time I'm doing like photo ops with plexiglass in the middle, and I've seen pictures. It looks really awkward because technically you're not really meeting them. There's a barrier between you two, and so like as a fan, I'm kind of like irked by it because I've always wanted to meet Frodo of all people, and my experience of meeting him now is like I met you through a veil, like
It's like the same as
so
like, oh, I met you. You came and visited me while I was in jail, or something like that.
yeah. So like,
Yeah.
is it really like a fan experience and you meet them through that? Which I understand. Like I said, the rise of COVID, especially here in Texas, and there's monkeypox and all that stuff. So like, there's all this weird viruses and all this sickness going around. So of course we have to be safe, and safety is first because without these guys, these conventions would not even happen. So their health and their security comes first before these events do. So we have to just abide by these rules. And for anyone who's going to Fan Expo, please mask
Please.
up, mask up, and
Please.
bring hand sanitizer. I don't care if you guys are unvaxxed or not. Just mask up. Cover your face, man. Like, because when we went to Acon, man, like people were getting sick right after the event was over. I saw so many Instagram stories, so many Twitter feeds, people complaining and getting sick. I freaked out. I got myself a test kit thanks to our cousin Stephanie. I turned out to be okay. Michael, you prepped. You bought like a bunch of tests before and after we go to the event.
I just got the ones that the government was giving. So
I mean, it's still something though. Like some people don't even get
yeah.
tested or like check themselves to make sure they're clean.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, so anyone who's going to not just this convention, but to any convention, please bring a mask, bring hand sanitizer. Just
bring multiple masks.
yeah, like
'cause
just be aware of your surroundings. Some people don't wash their hands. Some people don't. They're not clean. We all know the con scene. People stink. It's just better for our safety.
and social distancing doesn't exist in places like this. Like
Yeah.
again,
So
just to recap on how Acon was, you're constantly. It's like you leave contact with one person to make contact with like two other people, and it's a lot of close quarters.
yeah, very, 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 very close. But enough of that. Though, it's just gotta just say that on the stream here. So for anyone who's not aware, yeah. But why don't we just pull up the Fan Expo Dallas screen here? I have it on the guest list here. Okay, 1 second. I can find it here. All right. So this is the guest list for Fan Expo Dallas. Let me just take down this banner here so y'all can see. Is it down?
Yeah, or now it's back up. Now
Okay, there we go. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay on my end here. So here is the celebrity guest list for Fan Expo Dallas. Most of them should be there Saturday and Sunday, but there are some that will be there on Friday. So I believe the first ones that you see on this list, they are like the most recently announced. Um, these two guys right here, I don't know who they are. I believe they're from the Lois or Superman and Lois show. But they just announced Gianni DeCenzo. He's from Cobra Kai. I forgot what's his character's name. Dimitri. He plays Dimitri on Cobra Kai. They announced him because Peyton List, or the girl who plays Tori from Cobra Kai, she had to cancel. I was really bummed out by that cancellation because like she was one on my list that I really wanted to meet in person. I know Belky wanted to meet her too, but now he has no reason to go because she's not there. But he's gonna be there, and then Jacob Bertrand, he's gonna be there. He plays Hawk in Cobra Kai. And then you have here the cast of Dexter. I'm gonna be honest, I did not watch that show. I know what it's about though. I just never watched it. Or you guys haven't watched it yet, have you? Or have you guys watched that at all?
I have not, but I heard good things about it. Everybody tells me to watch it too, so I just need to fit time to get to watch it.
I've heard enough people talk about it to know that it's a pretty popular show.
Yeah, it's pretty good from what I hear too. Like I said, so definitely, like I said, it's on the watch list.
I think the majority of them is going to be there on the whole weekend, but Michael C. Hall, he's only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. I'm debating if I want to meet Jennifer Carpenter because she was in White Chicks.
That is she is the one from White Chicks.
Yeah, she was the one in the dressing room, freaking out about her weight. Like
Sally, I like Sally.
Tommy. Like I'm like I that's the only reason why I'd consider meeting her is because of that scene in White Chicks, and White Chicks was a classic movie. You can't. Yeah. There's never going to be anything else like that. It was perfect for its time. That movie would not survive now. But yeah, I'm debating if I want to meet Jennifer Carpenter because of that. I know she was in like some other horror movies and stuff. She was not Emily Rose, was it? Yeah, the Exorcism Emily Rose. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. She was in that movie. But yeah, so I'm debating. She's not like important, but like, if I have extra money, I might consider. And then here you got the wrestlers from WWE this weekend. A lot of them are just one-day appearances. So like you have Edge, who's going to be here on Sunday. Just to bring up a tangent here, I was watching South Park last night, and I was watching the wrestling one. So Edge was in that episode too. Edge, you have Sheamus, who's going to be there on Saturday. Undertaker is going to be there Saturday. Bobby, you might want to meet him.
Oh yeah, if I meet anybody, it would probably be Undertaker and Ric Flair. Those are probably the top two for me.
Yeah, and then you have Matt Riddle. I think Matt Riddle used to be an MMA fighter. I think he used to be in UFC, and then he transitioned to WWE. Then you have the Bella Twins. I'm not too crazy about them. Like I only know of them because of the whole John Cena thing. Like that's the only reason why. And then Alexa Bliss. If I had extra money, I'd meet Alexa Bliss. I would consider meeting her, but I don't. And I know that again with these wrestlers being there for like one-day appearances, their lines are going to be so packed.
Yeah.
Like their schedule is tight. They just go do autographs, photo ops, come back and do autographs, and they leave. They're not there for long. It's going to be a very
them too, right? Or you have to do like a time slot or something, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though.
It depends. Sometimes they let you like buy autographs online.
Okay.
So you kind of like have a spot saved, or sometimes like at conventions it'll be on the spot. Sometimes they'll have like tickets, and you have to look at your number and see where your number falls on certain times.
Okay.
So for example, like because they did this at Motor City Comic Con one year when the Walking Dead cast was there, like for Steven Yeun. I got lucky. I got to meet him before they did that. They didn't realize how busy it'd be for Steven Yeun's line. So when I met him, I got to meet him pretty quickly. But the one year I went, the year I went, like on the Sunday, they were giving out tickets. Like you had your numbers, like those stub tickets you get from the carnival. So they're like number X, this to this. You have to wait in line from 10:30 at 10:30 because if you're not there at your spot, you lose your spot type of deal. So I'm pretty sure that's what they might do. for these wrestlers, but I don't know. Again, some people buy their tickets or their autographs online, and you save a lot more time. But then there's like online fees and all that stuff. It just really depends on what you want to do. Ric Flair's going to be there. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. I wasn't a fan of AJ Styles until I started watching wrestling with Andrew, and I think he's pretty good too. But I wouldn't like if I had, like I said, if I had money, I'd go beat him. Then there's, I don't know who this is. Breck Basinger. She plays Stargirl. I don't watch any of the DC stuff anymore, so I don't know who she is. Now, a big one, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
He's gonna be there on Saturday. I don't know. On Saturday, we're gonna be going to panels too. So I want to go to his panel on Saturday. It's gonna be packed though, so we have to go a little bit early.
What time do you know? Do you know what time his panel's at?
I think it's at 11 or 12. If Fan Expo Dallas also has the online app too. So if you guys can see here, there's also an app you can download and look at scheduling and so on that stuff. So it's at 11 on Saturday. Oh shit, we had to get there a little bit early. Hopefully the line won't be too crazy. I'm pretty sure they'll use like the main theater room, like the main panel room for him because of who he is. But I'll definitely want to go to his panel.
Do you know how long his panel is going to be?
Usually panels are about an hour. So
okay.
Yeah, same kind of like how we went to see the JJK one at Akon. That was only like an hour.
Okay.
And then we have here the 4 hobbits from Lord of the Rings: Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Dominic Monaghan, and Billy Boyd. Fun story. I've already met Sean Astin and Billy Boyd at Motor City Comic Con. And so this is why this weekend was so important for me, because I get to finally meet the other 2 hobbits, Elijah Wood and Dominic Monaghan. But like I said, they're going to have plexiglass. So technically, am I really meeting them? I'm just seeing them through the wall. So it really sucks that I cannot like shake their hand or actually like get a close photo with them. I've been thinking about the poses of what I'll be doing. I have to be creative about this and take like the best opportunity of what I have. I thought of a good one for Frodo already, but for Dominic, I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see that all 4 of them is going to be at this convention. I think lately, before like pre-COVID, they were like just starting to get these 4 together at shows because of how much fans wanted to see them. I think one year at Rhode Island Comic Con, which is another big one, they usually have big guests there too. They had all 4 of the hobbits here, and they had Andy Serkis, who plays Smeagol. He was there. So they were all together at Rhode Island Comic Con, and that's a con that I want to check off my bucket list too, because I think that one year they had Gal Gadot there before she even was Wonder Woman. So that was like they were able to get guests before they got big, and now with all these celebrities who are like booming on the internet, like it's gonna be hard to find cons that'll book these guests without going to like an expensive one. But I am excited for the 4 hobbits here. I know that they'll do autographs at their tables, and I don't think they'll let you do pictures of them at their tables, because Billy Boyd, when I met him, he was actually okay. He let people take pictures of them at his table, but I don't know about it at this con, so it might be different. So we'll go down this list here. We have Ming Naowen, who is the voice of Mulan and the first live action Chun-Li in the not so great Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. So she was in there. Gina Carano, who's going to be there, ex-MMA fighter, now turned into action star. I would love to meet Gina Carano. I just don't have the money for it. I don't. And I think it's surprised. I'm surprised that they have her listed for all 3 days, because before I think they only listed her for Saturday and Sunday. But then for Ming Na Wen, she was supposed to be there Saturday, but they changed her day to Friday. So it's going to be pretty hectic in her line. And then there's Star Wars guests here from like Mando and Boba Fett. Excuse me. Michael Rooker's going to be there. y'all don't know who he is. Yondu and Merle from The Walking Dead. Yeah, Tyler Hoechlin here going there. I would like to meet him too if I had money. Because he was in Teen Wolf. I don't know if you guys watched that at all, but he did really good in that. And there's also going to be a Teen Wolf movie coming on Paramount Plus, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be asked that a lot at that convention or this weekend's convention. And then we have the Cobra Kai stars, Billy Zabka and Martin Kove. I've already met them like twice already. So I'm not like too excited, but Billy Zabka was really cool to meet. So he was like one of the more memorable guests that I've met. But anyone who's planning to see Cobra Kai actors or Karate Kid actors, Billy Zabka is it. Is there anyone that you guys see on this list so far that you guys might want to meet?
We passed them, but the guy who plays Raiden in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, is that who he is? This guy right here, right?
Yeah, he's in
James.
Too Fast, Too Furious, and
Oh, that is
Raiden.
him.
Wait, did he play like the first Mortal Kombat movie or the
second one?
The terrible sequel.
Oh, and he is the detective top 2. Oh my God, how did I miss that? That's my sandwich. I'm gonna bring a sandwich.
They're running.
Yeah, they're running. I'm gonna bring a sandwich.
That'd be cool to see him. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to ask him like his experience in Mortal Kombat, man. Like how terrible that movie was.
Man, I was talking about his Fast and Furious experience.
There's also Levar Burton. I've met him at Motor City Comic Con. He was really
Rainbow.
Nice. Yeah. I do. When I met him, I was like, dude, you taught me how to read. He was like,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys are into like Trailer Park Boys, but they're going to be there. They're going to have their own like stage event too, because some of the events at at Dallas Fan Expo Dallas, like you have to pay extra. Like Billy Boyd and Dominic Monaghan, they're going to have their Lord of the Rings podcast there. It's like $35 to go watch them record live. And I don't know, I might not do that because like I can just listen to their podcast. It'd be cool to see them record live, but I can just listen to that on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And then we also have again the rest of the Trailer Park Boys. I watched a little bit of that show, but wasn't that into it. And then we have Katie Lotz from the Arrow show or Legends of Tomorrow, the CW universe. So she's going to be there all Saturday and Sunday as well. So those are the guests of this weekend. I think let's see if they showed who's okay. So this is who's canceled. We'll look at who's canceled so far. So we have Kevin Smith was one. I was like, damn. You know, I was really considering on meeting Kevin Smith.
For Silent Bob.
Yeah, for my boy, my Andrew loves Kevin Smith. I was trying so hard to like save money and get Andrew an autograph from Kevin Smith because Kevin Smith has his podcast and all that stuff. I used to not like him, but I've become a fan. I've grown to become a fan of him. So a lot of the Clerks guests canceled, and then some of these other actors. I think Nathan Fillion. I don't forget what show they're from, but
it's that. Damn, I want to call it Firefly. I think it's called.
Oh yeah, Firefly. Yeah, folks are mad that they canceled.
Yeah,
and then of course Peyton List, she canceled the week or earlier this week. But that's just celebrity talent and like actors and stuff. Like they're still voice actors and stuff like that too. So we can go through the tabs here. So here are the voice actors that's going to be there. And it's just funny because they put the characters' faces and not the actual
not the actor face.
Yeah.
Easy to recognize, you know.
So we have of course Chris Sabat, who's gonna be there, Vegeta, Piccolo, All Might, Zach Aguilar, I think that's how you pronounce the last name.
Yeah,
plays Tanjiro.
And Aether.
Yeah, from Genshin.
Yep.
Then we have Justin Briner and Clifford Chapin, who's going to be there from My Hero Academia. They're on my list to meet. I don't care at this point. I'm gonna hopefully they let me do voice recordings. I gotta get both of their voices for the podcast, man. Because there was one year I saw Clifford Chapin at Cincinnati Comic Con, and this is before the My Hero movie got before it blew up. I believe it was before the My Hero movie blew up. And his booth wasn't that big. His line wasn't that long. It was just mostly like hardcore anime fans that saw him. And I had an opportunity to meet him. There was like a point in his line where like no one was there, and I did not meet him. And then now I regret it so much because of now that the My Hero movies are so big, and then with the anime exploding to where it's at now, I'm just like, damn it, what a missed opportunity to go and meet him before the show got big. But I'm definitely taking this chance to meet him now. And then of course we have Sean Schemmel, who's going to be there, the voice of Goku. He's going to be there. And then we have Trina Nishimura, who does the voice of Mikasa from Attack on Titan. She's also in My Hero as well. And then we have a lot of My Hero cast members. Like if you look down here, Alexis Tipton and Brittany Kabrowski, they just got added on like either late last week or earlier this week. So like, I think what Fan Expo Dallas is doing is good. You know, it's good that to see that conventions, when they lose one or two guests, they go out of their way to bring on more, like at least more talent, and reach out to more talent to like, hey, come and fill these spots so that you know, it'll still draw interest. But I'm glad though that like they're still aiming at the anime community because of how big it is here in Texas. So it's gonna be, I think it's really cool that conventions are starting to kind of do that more instead of just focusing on mainstream like entertainment. They're also going to like anime and still considering like the voice actors as well. Are there any voice actors so far that you guys might want to go meet?
Probably Goku.
Sean Schemmel.
Yeah.
Probably Zach Aguilar.
Then we have more My Hero actors. I really want to meet Justin Cook if I have money. He does the voice of Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. So like I want to meet him just because of that. He's a great voice actor, and like you know, even you know, and for those of you who I don't think I've announced, I don't know if I announced it yet or not, but I had Rob McCollum on the podcast, who does the voice of Stain and Reiner from Attack on Titan, and he also voiced Shinsui from Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'll give like a little teaser. So this is only on the live stream. If you guys when that episode drops, he talks about him and Justin Cook voicing for Yu Yu Hakusho, and like that, hearing him speak about Yu Yu Hakusho, like that's why I kind of like, damn, I want to meet Justin Cook now, like just to talk to him about watching that show as a kid and even reading the manga and Shonen Jumps and all that. And then there's also Krista Mcguire. That is Clifford Chapin's wife, so she's gonna be there. She voices in My Hero too. And then there's also some of the Star Wars guests again. Ashley Eckstein and Matt Lancer, they were added on late last week. Or no, Ashley Eckstein was confirmed, but Matt Lancer and my boy James Arnold Taylor, they were added on early this week or late last week. So they're going to be there. And it's cool this again with Obi-Wan, the show coming out, and they're on episode 5 already. So it's great to see that they're promoting that. But man, I'm so excited. Like I can't like even say it with a straight face of how excited I am to meet James Arnold Taylor. Like this is a bucket list actor that I want to meet. So I'm very psyched for that. And then for you Disney fans, there's also Paige O'Hara. She does the voice of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Again, Ming Na Wen. She's also the voice of Mulan, so she's going to be there. The night you got the Night Before Christmas actors there. The Kim Possible actress is there. If you guys watched Kim Possible as a kid, you have the voice of Mickey Mouse. He's going to be there. I don't think they added this on. They must have put this on recently. Elijah Wood as Happy Feet, because I forgot he voiced the penguin on Happy Feet.
Hey, man, I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, I knew he did. I just didn't think that they would put this on the voice actors' talent. And then there's also gaming voice actors. So if you play Overwatch or Halo, or The Last of Us, these actors are going to be there. But yeah, so the voice of Master Chief is going to be there. It'll be cool to kind of just hear him in the background or something. So anyone so far besides what you guys mentioned earlier? Anyone else that you guys might consider meeting?
Definitely Steve Downs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear that Halo voice in person.
I need a gun.
Yeah, so these are the voice actors, and then this is the
I
That's not right.
No,
Yeah, I did that earlier too. It's kind of weird how they have the connection, the drop downs
UI
like that.
UX.
All right, the comic book creators or comic guests. You have artists. I believe there's artists and writers in here. So Jim Lee, he's going to be there Saturday. He's busy as hell. Like I'm surprised that he still goes to conventions, knowing that he has like a big spot for DC right now, or like a big position in DC. So he's going to be there. Some of the notable works that he's done is like Hush, Batman Hush. So that was a good one. I'm gonna be honest. I have not read any comic books in a while, so like when I see some of these names, I might not remember them exactly. I know Tom King did some Batman comic books. He did like the story for Rebirth. You got Francisco Matina. He does a lot of the Spawn covers. I actually have a lot of those covers done by him. His artwork is like it's pretty standoutish. I'm kind of glad though. I didn't bring comic books with me when I moved down here to Texas because I would spend a lot more money trying to get that shit signed than meeting the voice actors or movie actors. So I'm kind of glad I didn't bring comic books with me. But yeah, if you guys see any names on here that you guys see on your comic books, you guys should definitely try to get them signed or, just check out these artists when you meet them at like conventions because originally Comic Cons were meant for these guys going to buy comic books, meeting the artists and the writers and stuff like that. So there's a lot of more Marvel DC based artists, but like there's also independent artists here too. Like I said, I don't know a lot of these people. I just recognize some of their artwork. Tyler Kirkham is one who I want to meet. He has a lot of cool Deadpool stuff, and he has like a Deadpool cover and a Venom and Carnage cover that I actually bought not last year, but 2 years ago that I have not opened. I bought them like through Comic Sketch, I think that's the website, or like one of those. They sell like the exclusive covers and stuff like that. So I bought it from there, and I've never opened it from its package. I want to get it signed by him, but I don't have it with me. Let's see. There's also just go down this list here. Freddie Williams. He does the art for the Batman versus TMNT, Thundercats versus He-Man, and I know that there's one recently, the Godzilla versus Power Rangers. He's doing that too. So he does the art for that. But if you guys have not checked out those books, please do. Like those are freaking crazy.
Godzilla versus Power Rangers would be.
Oh man, the artist for the Last Ronin is going to be there.
I believe so. I think it's the artist and writer. I don't know if it's writer, but Bobby, you got some, right? You bought.
Oh, I got them all, man. That's why I was like, oh, I might have to bring those to get signed too. But I think definitely the Jim Lee. I've been a big fan of his like since the X-Men when he did the old school X-Men, and so I might have to go get that and get it signed.
Yeah, I think it might be kind of pricey, just to let you know, because it's Jim Lee.
Pricey
So,
as in what?
like whether you get like a print or get his autograph on yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little bit pricey. Like I mean, if you want, definitely do it if you want to, but like just also consider it's a 1 day. He's only there for a Saturday,
and
yeah,
it's gonna be busy.
It's gonna be busy. So I mean, it just in case you don't meet anyone else, like because like a lot of these big name artists, man, like their tables are gonna be huge, so you're gonna see them. Yeah, there's a lot of other independent artists there. I don't know if they mention any of the Artist Alley artists that's going to be there. I know these are like more of the comic book guests and stuff like that, but like the actual vendors, I don't know if they have them on the site.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the artists, Lobos, Lobos. His name sound familiar, and I just did a quick search. Yeah, I've definitely seen some of his art. He's at the bottom, I think.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah. He's got a picture of Spider-Man for his or maybe not. Maybe we passed him.
Oh, right here.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some really good art.
Yes, there's a lot of artists that's going to be there, which is really cool. It's different from anime conventions because like these artists actually like make covers and all that stuff for comic books and all that. So it's different. It's a different take like versus like the independent artists we meet at anime conventions. And then there's also tattoo artists and cosplayers. I don't know who the cosplayers are on this list. I've never heard of them, but it's still cool just to see that Van Expo is inviting cosplay guests. But there isn't much. I don't know who these people are. I don't know if they're local or I don't know if they're from out of state. And then these are tattoo artists. Again, it's just funny that they show their tattoo artwork and not their face. So I don't know who they are.
Let's get a tattoo. Are they doing tattoos there?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. They did that at Nishi Fest, right? Remember, like when they were
I
doing
think
like tattoos.
yeah, it was like a quick and easy one though. These look complex and time consuming.
Yeah, so I think that's it. So that's pretty much the that's the list or guest list for Fan Expo Dallas. There was one comment I saw here earlier from Alex Her. He says, what do you think about the post I tagged you on Instagram, the artwork stuff? Oh, that I might have to go back and look at that to be honest. But yeah, a lot of vendors they sell like art, or like the those holographic arts and all that stuff. I know Color World did that when we went to Acon. They had like all the My Hero prints and all, like they kind of look like screenshots from the show. They were like selling the metallic or holographic prints at their booth. Those are pretty cool, but I wouldn't know what to do with them or put them because like with how my lighting is, you wouldn't be able to really see it on my wall. I would have to have like a really good light bulb for you to see it. Was there anything else you guys were like expecting? I know again there was panels that we were planning to go to. I can pull some up here. Yes, Friday. So when I get there, I'm going to the Trina Nishimura panel, which is at 4:30 tomorrow. So I'm gonna go see that panel and hopefully get to ask a Attack on Titan question. But that's one I'm very excited to go for. I'm actually taking a half day tomorrow, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna get ready for that. And then there's also the Cobra Kai panel at 6:00 on Friday. So they're gonna have their own panel. I'm gonna go to that, and then on Saturdays there's two panels that I want to go to on Saturday. Again with the Brendan Fraser one and the there's the My Hero Academia panel. I don't know if you guys want to go to that one. That one has like I'm pretty sure that one has all the actors or who work on that show on there. So that'll be on Saturday at 12:30. Oh no, at 1. I'm sorry, at 1. And then on Sunday there is the Justin Briner panel at 12:30. Depending on what we do on Saturday night, we may or may not make it to that one. That's not a big deal to me, but that is one I'd like to go to. And then there is one at 3:00 for Elijah Wood. We have to go to that one because I want to hear him talk about his Lord of the Rings experience. And then the last one for Sunday would be the Gina Carano one at 4:00, and then they close at 5, I believe, on Sunday. So that'll be pretty much the weekend, unless we get like some sort of last minute interview with these guests. Then that's pretty much the plan, just to meet, or at least for me to meet the guests I want to meet on Friday, pass out cards, take pictures on Saturday, go to panels on Saturday or all weekend, and then Sunday is just more of a relaxed day. I mean, are you guys gonna plan to do that as well? Like on Friday, just like try to meet them on Friday, or I know we'll be doing most of the stuff on Saturday.
Don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. I mean, I think the most of my guess is gonna be that I want to meet is on Saturday, anyways. Like Ric Flair and Undertaker, barring it's just stupid long, and I don't want to wait. So
Yeah,
but it's just I'm honestly I'm just gonna go play it by ear. I'm just gonna go. If it's busy, then that's cool. But if it's not, yeah, why not? So
I mean, you got to at least meet one of them. So I don't want you to
Yeah.
go and like not meet them.
I mean, if I'm gonna meet anybody, it'll be Ric Flair for sure. He's getting old, so gotta at least meet him. Get a woo in there or something. So.
What about you, Michael? Just Master Chief?
We'll see if 'cause, what time did you say the event ends on Friday?
Friday, I believe. Or I can go. I can be there by 3 to pick up passes. But like I said, I still don't know if they need to check all 3 of us or if I can pick up for all 3 of us. So that's gonna be played by ear. But I'm gonna be there at 3:00. Saturday or Friday they should close at 7, I believe. 7's when they close, and then Saturdays. Saturday they close at 8.
Might be pushing it for me. Depends on what time I can get off of work. Because if I get off at my usual time around like 5:30, then there's rush hour. It's not the Akon worked for me because it was like
down the street,
10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, this way you're driving into traffic and
too, so. Through the heart of traffic. So I'll let you know if I can get off early that day, but been a little busy, so hopefully I can.
Oh, hold on. What the hell? So that's pretty much it for Fan Expo Dallas, man. Like I said, this is a convention that I was not expecting to get the press passes for this one. This was like just all done on a whim. Sir. Oh, I just saw the question there. I don't know what was I gonna say. But yeah, it's just I'm excited for this one like all week though, man. I've been like stressing out, like just trying to figure out what to do for this weekend. Again, with like a lot of the new updates and cancellations and stuff like that, it was very hectic. So I'm excited though. Tomorrow I can't wait to get off work and just go to this con and just try to have fun. But yeah, again, to anyone who's watching or listening that's gonna be there, definitely mask up again, bring hand sanitizer, try to stay clean, and also just consider the other attendees that's gonna be there again, because some people don't, and just to prevent like anyone from catching COVID or any sicknesses, just take care of yourself when you go there. But yeah, do you guys have anything else you guys want to say before we wrap things up here?
Nope, nothing on my end. Just excited, can't wait.
Yeah. Just, it'll hit me once I'm finally there. Just being another con. But
I mean,
I'm definitely looking forward to it. So
it feels like another con, but it feels like you're getting like a bunch of actors and whatnot too. So it's gonna be pretty. I think it's gonna be pretty exciting in a sense. So.
I'm also looking forward to because this is gonna be. I believe this will be my first con at this venue. So I know it's a more spacious venue. So
Market Hall, right?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Market Hall.
Yeah. But looking forward to see all the stands and all the booths and everything they have available there. Just looking for some good content to look at. So hopefully I don't spend another absurd amount of money on
prints,
art and merch.
Man, I'm struggling to find frames for my prints right now, so I'm gonna have to take a pause on prints too. I don't even think I have enough wall.
I don't have enough space on my wall either. Like I said, the top space here is just for when I get the photo ops with the hobbits, and then that's gonna take up this top space. So like you see the shelves right behind me, like or not right here at the shelves there. I don't even have like place to put them. They're gonna be in the area where the camera's not gonna see it.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah, but if that's it, man. Again, if you guys see us at Fan Expo Dallas, don't be afraid to say hi. We're gonna be walking around. Hopefully we get at least one interview this weekend of the 3 days. Hopefully we get one, even if it's like 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully something happens for us. But if not, it's okay. We got press passes, and that's all that matters. But yeah, man, I'm excited. So there's also going to be the next episode for Spoiler First will also be the post convention, like how we did with Akon. But hopefully Bobby can make it to that one. I know Bobby
No
wasn't.
school. I can do
Yeah,
it this time.
Bobby was busy, so Bobby couldn't make it to the post Akon episode. But the post Fan Expo, we're gonna definitely do that one, and then I got like a few episodes already like recorded and lined up for up to like the end of July already. But yeah, I'll make more announcements as the dates get closer. Just make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to Spoiler Force. If you have not, you don't have to, but if you want to support Spoiler Force in another way, there's also the Patreon. I have one more spot left for the T-shirt, and also as well, anyone who has the spots for the T-shirts, you'll be getting an extra print and sticker with it because of the delay of the T-shirt design, which I have not gotten a response back yet. Hopefully, I can try to get these T-shirts made before the end of July. But again, it's only $5 to join the second level tier. There's also tier 1, where if you join level tier 1, it's only $1. You get your name mentioned at the end of the episode of the video format. But yeah, just take a look at the perks for the Spoiler Force Patreon. If you guys want to join, I'd love to have your support, but you don't have to. This is just something that, just done by the fans or the followers. There's also the Spoiler Force Discord if you guys want to join in that. We'll have like chats and stuff from time to time. We haven't been on the Discord because we've been so busy with this stuff. So hopefully after all this stuff settles, I'll be back on the Discord and like talking to the followers, and hopefully we can do like UFC streams or something again and watch that. If you guys want to check out the previous episodes, they're all on YouTube and all podcasting platforms. I'm slowly working on my way to making some slight tweaks here and there. If you guys saw the new intro I've done, it's not done yet. It's just something I whipped up like last minute a few nights ago. I'm working on a new intro for the podcast there, so hopefully that'll bring in some more viewers. I'm gonna try to switch things up now. I've been doing the same format for the past year and a half. Got to change something. Again, there's more voice actors coming on. More reviews are going to be coming on for the podcast as well. Just continue to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys want to support, again, there's also the Patreon, and you guys can join the Discord and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this pre-Fan Expo Dallas live stream. Anyone who's watched or tuned in or commented, thank you guys for watching. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys have a good day.